Have you ever felt like you knew you had the skills but you couldn't practice them? Well, I did, and I wanted a second chance to start over. My name is Kane Allock, and I'm a student at Waterford Union High School. Prior to joining GPS Ed, I was not organized, I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school, and I didn't really try to figure it out. When I first started, I really had no idea what I was getting myself into. They taught me how to take responsibility for my actions and helped me learn skills I would need to be successful in the future. During my time at GPS Ed, I've transitioned from being unorganized, unwilling to learn, and really having no idea what I wanted or what to do in an interview. I knew I was finally on the right track when I had my first GPS Ed interview. I told myself that this is where I get to prove that I can be a responsible worker. I can show people that I possess the skills required to get any job done no matter what, and that is exactly what I did.
My name is Violet Walls Marfit, and I am originally from James Madison High School. I would like to thank everyone for coming out supporting my fellow seniors for our graduation. I struggle with staying on task with my schoolwork, working, and making sure I'm on top of everything outside of school. It was hard, but I had a lot of reliable support from my family and my GPS team. Because of my experience that the GPS program gave me, I am different from the next applicant when applying for a job because I have manufacturing experience and also manufacturing certificates that I gained from my academic course called MSSE. The experience that I have gained from this program will take me far in my new life as a college student.
Good afternoon, my name is Joshua Bryant and I'm graduating from Brown Deer High School. I really enjoyed my time at GPS Ed and I feel like this was an experience I needed to graduate. The GPS Ed classroom achievement that I am most proud of is being MSSE certified. It took a while to get there, but I did it and I'm very proud of it. I had a few ups and downs through the process because some of the tests were challenging, but it was very much well worth it. A few skills that I have gained while being in the GPS Ed program are how to talk like a professional on the job and how to behave maturely. These two things really help me on the job because the way you talk and take care of yourself tells a lot about you and about your character. GPS Ed was a good investment for me in my future because while at Brown Deer High School, I was getting into a lot of trouble and I wasn't really headed down the right path. I wasn't going to graduate on time, but when I joined GPS Ed, I started to mature a lot. I started to turn my behavior around. And being in the apprenticeship program also taught me that there was a time and place for everything.
May He give you the desire of your heart and make all of your plans succeed. Psalm 24. Hi, my name is Nevaeh Vallejo and I'm a senior in the GPS education program. My home high school is Greenfield High in Greenfield, Wisconsin. While being in the GPS Ed program, my instructor Rocio has enhanced my experience by being an amazing resource to help me immensely with situations both inside and outside of the classroom environment. In the classroom, Rocio always took the time with both myself and other students to make sure we really always grasped the material and understood it enough to use it to be successful later on. That is something I feel I never really got with teachers in a normal high school setting that I'm definitely grateful for with the GPS Ed. The GPS education program has helped me develop numerous skills such as teamwork, collaboration, professionalism, strong work ethic, perseverance, and personal motivation. I've developed better skills in all of these areas thanks to the help of GPS Ed. They've helped us develop these skills with different assignments, hands-on projects, and by giving us the opportunity to gain real work experience through various manufacturing companies.
GPS Ed not only gave me an opportunity to work hands-on with jobs I've always had an interest in, but also gave me the skills to successfully interview for that job.
GPS ED as a program has set me up and allowed me to jumpstart my career. From the certifications to financial literacy lessons, GPS Ed has shown us how to live and make it in the real world and provide experiences that a traditional high school cannot provide. Being able to work and go to school at the same time allows us to see how the real world is and get a feel for the workplace for our futures.
My experience with the GPS instructors has been nothing but positive because they are encouraging and always helping me to keep my goals in focus. They are very patient with me when I have questions, get frustrated, or I'm just feeling tired. The instructors work hard to get me ahead in the program and be productive at work. And when I'm feeling overwhelmed, the instructors break down the tasks in order to make it more manageable.
In the classroom, I developed positive relationships with some of my classmates and instructors. My instructors are very inspiring. They taught me so many lessons that I will need in the future. I've gained the support that I needed. They pushed me to go harder for what I wanted. All the things they taught me I would need for a lifetime.
What I am bringing to the real world from GPS Ed experience is the knowledge of how to position myself correctly to interact with adults. I have gained confidence when meeting with adults for conferences and interviews.
GPS ED has prepared me for my career because they put me in an actual workplace. At my home high school, I became very bored of just going to school every single day and doing the same thing over and over. After I heard about the GPS program, it seemed like a perfect fit for me. I did everything I could to get in the program and it worked out perfectly. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Being able to learn while working in the business environment has been very beneficial for me since joining the GPS Ed program last August. Unlike classroom learning, the workplace environment shows me what has to be done and I'm able to try it until I get it down. To me, the best way to learn something is by doing it.
My teachers really enhanced my GPS Ed experience because even when I started to lose motivation and gave up on myself, that they never stopped believing in me and kept pushing me to get my work done so I could graduate on time.
Overall, this experience as opposed to traditional school has made me feel more ready for a full-time job when I graduate. Balancing work and school has also allowed me to branch out and discover new skills and interests. Taking on more responsibilities have taught me how to manage time, plan, and prioritize better.
A key difference of being in GPS Ed versus being in normal schooling is that you will gain a wide range of skills and abilities when it comes to working in real-life situations. Personally, I have become more socially adept when it comes to talking to other people or solving problems. I've also gained a large amount of work ethic that helps the working days go by faster and helps keeping me motivated. Overall, my experiences with the GPS Ed have been up and down, as everything is, but I've had a pretty positive experience, and I would recommend to anyone that is interested in getting a head start on life to consider joining.